Hi, I'm Steve, and thanks for joining me. I really appreciate your sharing your time with me. Today I'd like to talk to you about communication. To me, life is communication. Everything about life is communication. And I'm not talking so much about how we communicate with others. It's about the way we communicate to ourselves, about life, about God, our relationships. Everything is a reflection of how I communicate to myself about any given circumstance, event, person, place, whatever. And the way I communicate to you is a direct reflection of how I'm communicating to myself. Either that or I'm lying. By that I mean when you ask me, how you doing? And I say I'm fine, even though inside I'm crumbling, I'm lying. But really, the way I communicate to you or anyone else is if I'm angry, upset, worried, doubtful, fearful, any of those kind of things, it's going to come out. Everyone's had the experience of walking into a room and there being someone in that room who's in a very negative place, and just instantly you get these vibes of, I want to get out of here. Or the other way, you come into a room and there's just the most cheerful, wonderful person in there. Then it's like, I want to be next to her or him. It's just like, wow, I want to get to know that person. So everything is vibrational communication. Or I should say, everything is communication, and all communication is at its own vibrational frequency. The thing is, most of us go through life with having no idea whatsoever of this principle. It's a law of creation. Every communication has its own frequency. I went through life for so long in just this absolutely horrible negative place. And I sensed, no one wanted to be around me. I knew that. And one of the most profound awakenings in me that's occurred in the last few years was, I don't remember who the first person was who said it. I do know that she was a woman. But when the second person, who was also a woman, said this to me, it just stopped me in my tracks. She was a photographer that I hired, doing headshots and that, but we didn't know each other at all, and neither did I know the first person was also someone I didn't know. But we spent about an hour and a half together doing this photo shoot, and somewhere throughout that time she made the comment that I exude this aura of peace. When she said that, it just stopped me in my tracks. I was like, wow, you are the second person to tell me that. And I don't know either of the people who said that to me. And I realized that I had raised my vibrational level of communication to myself, about life, about God, about everything. And that exudes outwards. There's no way we can block it. It's beyond our control. It's just what happens. The point of this message that I really want you to understand is that we can consciously change whatever level of communication we are at. It's absolutely possible. And that's something I love helping others do. It basically comes down to becoming conscious, to becoming aware of the thoughts I'm having, and knowing that I can change it. I can change every thought I have. Really, it's so simple. I have a choice in every thought that I have. When I have a negative thought, I can replace it. There's no law saying that I have to have that negative, hateful, spiteful, envious, jealous thought, fearful, doubt. You know, and so one of the things I've started doing is, you know, out of the 60 to 80,000 thoughts we have a day, is interrogating my thoughts. I'll just say, you know, well, okay, that's a thought. Is it true? And then, well, what proof do I have that it's true? What absolute proof do I have that it's true? Not what I think, not what I believe, but what proof do I have that it's true? And invariably, it's almost, I don't have proof. I have no proof. And that allows me then to say, well, okay, I can change my thought. I don't have to have that negative thought. You know, I can choose happiness. You know, and that's so amazing. I went through so much of my adulthood being completely unhappy. And if that's where you're at, I want you to know happiness is a choice. You choose to be happy. And when you do, things start changing. It's amazing. And with that, I don't want you to believe me just because I'm saying it. As with everything I offer, everything I share or encourage you to incorporate into your life, I want you to try it on your own. Try it out for yourself. Don't believe me just because I say it. Doing anything at that level means you're really not doing anything. It has to be something you do for yourself. And you know, let me know. Let me know. I'd love to hear your comments, your questions, your thoughts. You know, try this. Just happiness is a choice. In any situation, I can choose to be happy. You know, it's life-changing. My big question for you is, are you happy? Are you happy? Know that you can be. It's a choice. I spent so much of my adult life in jobs I didn't like, and I don't think I ever had the conscious thought that, well, because I have a job I don't like, I can't be happy. It was at the subconscious level of, I hate my job, I hate my life, I can't be happy. One of the most beneficial things that happened to me in my awakening was incorporating the practice into my life of, well, I have a job I don't like, it's completely unsatisfying, it's low paying, it's not at all what I want, but I can be happy. I can still go to that job and be happy. And what's so amazing is that is the key to getting out of that job or any situation that is unfavorable. You choose to be what you want, not where you're at. It was so amazing and brought such peace and made my days go so much better in this job I didn't like by making the conscious decision of, I'm going to be happy today. It's a job I don't like, but that doesn't mean I can't be happy. And, you know, it's just so amazing. Anyway, I encourage you to try this in your life and absolutely let me know how it goes for you. Let me know any questions you have. Just leave me a comment. And absolutely, I encourage you to get in touch with me to set up a free discovery session just to see if we have some common ground and that our partnering together can make an improvement in your life. Thanks again for your time. I just want you to know joy and peace and love are yours. I love you. Thank you.